Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 1 of a new little series I'm going to be doing occasionally. It's going to be like maybe every other day I might do one of these. Basically, it's going to be GTA V Stunt races. And today's episode 1. I was tempted to do a face cam or something like that, but I decided against it for this episode. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that in future episodes. Basically, we're going to be playing some stunt races today. I've been playing the loads, really enjoying them actually. It's something a bit different and they're quite good to do. Very competitive, very dramatic as well, which is great to see. I love dramatic races. You can go from like 6th to last. It's incredible really. We've got in one of these sort of races. I'm not a fan of these cars to be fair, but we'll give it a go and we'll confirm that and continue. So before we get into the race, if we could go hit 25 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated, because it's something a little bit different. It's not going to replace career mode, I want to make that clear. It will never replace career mode. It's just a one-off thing that I might do every other day, and it'll go alongside career mode. So I might do a double upload every other day or something like that, because we're approaching the summer holidays and that sort of thing. At least I'm off now anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go on with this race. Let's see how we get on. We've got a couple of customised cars here. That's not going to help us. Forgot to do the boost off the line. Oh, it's dramatic. I've already been hit. I'm already in 7th place, and it's not a great start. We got completely wiped out. He's going for the pit remover, and he's hit it. Oh, no. He's taken me out, and I'm last out of the people that are actually trying. 8th place, not a great start whatsoever, but I'm not too panicked because I believe Slipstream will be on, and also Catch Up I imagine will be on as well. Not that I saw the settings, they could quite easily have been turned off, but most people keep them on. And for those who don't know, that means I'm able to catch up a little bit more unrealistically than usual, basically. So it gives me a little bit of advantage when catching up. And to be quite honest, I do quite like being at the back, just because then I seem to be able to overtake people from the back a bit better, because they tend to make more mistakes and you're not colliding with cars. We are into 7th here. Let's try and get round him into 6th. Trying to get that checkpoint, trying to pit over the guy that got me, and it's backfired, and I've gone. I'm on top of the tube. I had to try and respawn as quickly as possible. I was 7th still, I think, into this huge tube. I've been on this map before. It's I think this is the really big one that just goes on forever. Not a great place to try and overtake, because you usually end up spinning out around these. But yeah, such a close start to this race already. You saw how quickly we caught up to them before. We're actually into 6th now, and I've gone into 5th. There we go. That is how quickly you can catch up. You've got that very heavily customised car that's just gone above us a second ago in the purple. He, I believe, is in 1st place. We've gone around this corner quite well, actually. This is the part where you can collide. Oh, nearly. Oh, I didn't brake. I risked it, and it nearly backfired. This car just about keeping in control around this corner. We're gonna hit! We've hit! Oh, that's never happened before. And I've missed the guy that's just gone in front of me. Only just getting on there. Oh, into 6th position. Like I say, not been a great race. We haven't really got the look I was after. And certainly I have done much better than this. I was winning quite a few races yesterday, actually, which I've not done in a while. And has he just gone off? I think he has. He's just gone flying off. Into 5th place I go. It's where it gets a little bit tricky, where you start to have to use all the power in the car around here to try and maintain your position. 5th place isn't too bad given the poor start we had. We got into 8th and we managed to get ourselves up to 5th, but these tubes, you can literally fly anywhere in them. I've got no idea how many laps we're doing either, so we might have a little bit of time to catch up, or we might have barely any. I'm sure we'll find out soon, because we are approaching the end of this first lap here. I'm assuming it's going to be 2 or 3, that's what it usually is. Had to put on the brakes quite hard there around that corner, but I've taken it quite well. We're approaching 4th place. This could be quite good. If we could try and nick a podium finish as well, that'd be decent. How many laps will I have to do that, though? Let's find out. We're slowly approaching the first lap, or the end of the first lap. Each of them are about 3 minutes, which is quite incredible, really, for one lap. And this is the final lap, so it's only going to be a 2-lap race. We've only got this lap to catch up, but this lap's going to be around about 3 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. Let's just hope some people crash. Because really that is my only chance of getting in front. I can't see myself coming any higher than maybe 3rd here, but there's still a massive risk of me dropping down as far as 7th, because, you know, when you go off once, they catch up so easily. We just need to try and maintain our lead above 6th place, which I can't really see on the map behind us, so that's a good sign. Just need to try and approach 4th, who I can't quite see yet. maybe he's just gone into the tunnels. I'm just hoping that those battles that are going on between 2 or 3 cars, hopefully that results in one of them crashing out, and that might give me a chance to pounce past them. Has been a very interesting race though, but I do quite like these little solo bits where I've got no one challenging me. It's much easier to gain on the other cars, and that is the way I'm going to try and get back in the lead. There's only, in fact, we're very close to 4th here. We've managed to catch up. That is what I meant by not challenging with other cars. Being by yourself is quite good sometimes. Please don't let me crash here again. We got past that first one. I don't know whether the second turn will be too much of an issue. There's not anybody that close, I don't think. Saying that, he's getting quite close. Not really close enough to hit me though. And we're through. Can we get this jump nailed on? In fact, it's not even a jump, is it? It's just a ramp up into the tunnel. We're not too far off 4th now. We really need to try and gain them quite quickly. We're halfway through this second and final lap. Can we catch up to him? It's not looking too likely. We might be able to nick 4th, but certainly 3rd looks unlikely. 4th has gone off and we are into 4th. But now we might actually have a chance at 3rd. Because there is a little bit of time left. We just need to make sure not to crash. We're into 3rd. No, we're 4th again. Don't know what's happening here, but I've spun out as well. Not great timing to do that. I'm sure 5th place won't be too far behind. He will be right up behind me, and that's when things tend to go wrong for me, when I have players challenging me for my position. We're currently 4th, but we're on to the very final couple of turns here. I can see 3rd. He's going to beat me to it, though. 1st place is already finished, and it looks like it's very unlikely I'll beat him on the straight here. It looks to be a 4th position for me, which isn't too bad in the first race. I'll quite happily take that. The way this is going to work, by the way, guys, is I think I'll be playing 2 races per episode, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And across the line in 4th. Not a bad result. Like I said at the start, given the fact that it was only 2 laps and that I ended up being 8th after the first little bit, the first few seconds, I was in 8th place. So not too bad. As you can see, it could have gone worse by those other cars plummeting to the ground. It could have gone much worse for us. But to be honest, I'll take 4th place. It's not horrendous, really, is it, for the first race of the episode. And yeah, we'll get on to the second race now once it is ready to go. But we won't bother showing you any more of this because they're terrible drivers, quite clearly. And yeah, let's move on to the second race. Just a quick note, I just got over 4 grand for that. Not bad, not great. Obviously, you get more when you do 3 laps or more laps. But we'll move on now to the second race that we'll play in this episode, the final race that we'll do. And hopefully, we can get ourselves a better finish than 4th, which isn't that bad. I mean, it could have gone much worse, like I said before. But if we could go hit 25 likes on the video, guys, thank you very much. That'd be really appreciated. Just a quick reminder of that partway through the video. And yeah, let's move on to the second race. Okay, many things to vote for. I'm actually going to go for the downturn loops one. That looks like it's got better cars, although I do quite like Plummet. But it looks like we will be going for the one that I've voted for, which is good. Plummet is a good one, though. I do like that one. But let's see what sort of cars we have available to choose from. No. Oh, we have to find a new lobby. Okay, here we are. We're finally in another lobby. Don't know what race we're actually playing, what track or anything like that. And we basically got to quickly decide what car to go for. I think that is the car I'll go for, the Grotty. I believe it's the best one. Just going to risk it. Let me continue. I hope that went through. I'm hoping they'll let me do that. Because I don't know whether it confirmed in time. I'm pretty sure the Grotty's the best one out of the options. Hopefully it gives me it. Because I don't actually own the Grotty, so I've had to obviously use theirs. It's not a custom one or anything like that. Did it give me it? Yes, it did. Good. Brilliant news. And it's downtown, oh sorry, downturn. Was it downtown or downturn? I think it's downtown loop. Which is the one that we voted for, I think, in the previous lobby that I was in. So that's not too bad. We've managed to get into a different lobby. And again, I forgot the boost. Oh, I forgot the boost again. It's a 2-lap race. And we're currently in 6th, but there's quite a few of us in this one. I think there's 10 or 11 maybe. So we've got a lot of competition in this race, and we're trying to get into 1st place. We have done, even if it is for a short time, and we've been taken out. It's still going. I'm into 3rd. Oh, I've been smashed again. It always happens. It seems like they always seem to pick on me. I'm into 7th, and we've got a big loop to go with. I usually do a shortcut here. I'm not going to risk it. Oh, how have I spun out there? Oh, I must have collided with someone mid-loop. And again, he's trying to hit me. I'm in 7th place, slightly better start than the previous game. Slightly, but not by much. We're now into 6th, although... Oh, gotta keep on there. Hate those loops, you never know where you're gonna come out. And at 8th at the moment. Still just a little bit behind this grotty on my right, although I might just be gaining on him here. It looks like I have into 7th. He's going to try and get me again. I'm having to let him go through that time. Had to brake to make sure I didn't get pit removed. And we're going to use the slipstream to hopefully gain an advantage over him. Oh, he's gone out. That's brilliant news for us. Into 7th. There's still a lot of competitive racing going on here. Can we get him on the inside? We've gone maybe a little bit too wide on the outside of that bend. Into 6th, though. That's good. We need to try and get up. We can still see everybody else in front of us. It's a very close race, this one. Most of them are, to be honest. That was a one-off, really, in the previous one. We need to get through this without colliding. That is the main thing. Oh, my days. How can you go so far off the edge? I wasn't even doing anything. Oh, we're in 8th place now. All that progress just lost in a matter of seconds. Well, we have just gone up to 6th, supposedly, but we'll wait until it refreshes again, because I don't trust this leaderboard. And we've finally managed to do it. Okay, we're now 6th, 9th, wherever it puts me, 6th, 5th. It doesn't even know itself by the looks of it. But we're not in a bad position. It could be much worse for us. Luckily, I think other people slipped up on that loop. And they're so unpredictable, those loops, as well, because 1 second you do it perfectly, the next you've gone off the map completely. So it's really unpredictable. 6th place, though, it's not disastrous. We obviously need to try and creep up the leaderboard, and we've got another lap after this one to do that. I don't think there's too much left of this lap, actually. Could be wrong, though. We'll wait and see. And in fact, yes, that is the first lap done. We need to try and get into 5th place here, but it's going to be tight. It's going to be difficult, because this guy's one that I think tries to barge people out of the way, which is a very difficult person to come up against. We've got the slipstream, though. Can we get him on the inside? Maybe try and barge him this time? Yes, we have, and it's backfired. Oh, he's gone off. That's given us a chance to go into 5th. He's gone off badly. And we've got 4th and 3rd in our sights. Oh, nearly been taken over. It's so tight, and I've gone. I don't know how I've managed that, but I've gone. I don't know what's happened there. I think I might have collided again in there. It was very tight in this loop, and that's cost me a couple of places again. Still in 7th place. We've only dropped down 1. We were in 6th and 5th. We kind of varied through those sort of positions quite quickly. We are now, I think, probably still in 7th, but we'll wait and see when it updates fully. We are still 7th. Not too far behind the pack, though. As you can see, we are not too far there, just a few places, a few meters behind them. And I think we can catch up, but there's not too much longer left. There's only a minute and a half. Oh, I thought I'd gone through that one as he was spawning back on the track. We are into 6th. That means that guy had gone off. And we are closing in on 5th, and 4th isn't too far ahead either. It's going to be a tight end to this one. We need to try and find a place to overtake as soon as possible, gaining those seconds on them around the corners if we can. And I need to try and go flat out on them, but it's going to be so close because I think we need to rely on a crash here. Hopefully that crash isn't by me. Oof, through there. And we now need to try and overtake and go over this, around this loop without being hit. It looks like we've managed to do that this time. That's good news. And, oh, I've landed badly. And I have no idea where I am position-wise, and neither does the game by the looks of it. Still thinks I'm 6th, but yes, it does seem that way. Oh, has someone gone wide there? Someone's crashed. It's a big crash, and we're through in 4th. What an ending to this race. I think there's only a couple more corners left. And we might well be across the line in 4th here. It's so close. There's probably only 30 seconds left, I'd imagine. We can see 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. They're not too much further ahead of us. And we can maybe try and get a podium finish. No, it's too late. And it's another 4th position finish. What a dramatic end that was. Going from 6th to 4th. And those are the sort of collisions I love to see in front of me. But sadly, I've had too many happen to me. Which has caused me to not manage to get any podium finishes so far. But yes, we managed to get 2 4th places. That's not that bad. It would obviously be nice to try and get into the podium places in the next few episodes. Let me know what you think of that in the comments. It's something a little bit different. I really enjoy these races, and hopefully that comes across, because I do really like. They're quite good, to be honest. I think they're very competitive and a really good little addition to GTA. So that is everything for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If we could go hit 25 likes on this first episode, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you'd like to see me use Facecam and etc., let me know in the comments below, and I will consider that for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you appreciate something a little bit different and new. That is it for this episode. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.